So 5:30, a new set of problems arising for campfire victims in Paradise. Those families could be forced from their homes for a second time if they choose to accept federal relief. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker attended a community meeting today and explains how the ultimatum really isn't sitting too well with residents. Wilson.
Well, look, no one was under any illusion that rebuilding from this fire would be easy. Today might have been a very good lesson in just how difficult it is going to be.
Like I said, FEMA told me that I could move back, and that's why I did.
For John Robert Williams, the decision to move back to Paradise was an easy one. FEMA let him set up this trailer not long after the campfire destroyed his home, but now he and hundreds of other survivors are being asked to move again.
They've already uprooted their life one time, and it's going to be traumatic for people.
This is BS.
The decision came at a contentious and often rowdy meeting at Town Hall today.
Tom, sit down, please.
The Paradise Town Council had previously approved an ordinance allowing people who had been burned out of their homes to bring in those trailers, but FEMA now says that fire debris must be removed before a property can be reoccupied. In other words, if the debris isn't gone, you can't live in that trailer, even if your next door neighbor is closer to that debris and still allowed to live in their home.
I got two houses back. There's one that didn't burn. They can move back into theirs.
But you can't be here.
But I can't be here.
It just makes absolutely no sense to me.
Now, the mayor and council members say they disagree with the FEMA rules, and they admit they don't always make much sense, but hanging in the balance was $1.7 billion in rebuilding funds, and not one of them was going to risk that money.
If we don't do it, our town will look like a war zone for the next 20 years because we are broke. We have no money. We have no resources. And the reason we don't make the rules is because we're relying on others who do have those resources to help us. And those resources come with strings.
Yeah, that's why I felt like we had a financial gun to our head, because we need that money, because most people up here are underinsured or have no insurance. And who's going to clean up those properties?
So Paradise will play by FEMA's rules, and for those who moved back, there is now a choice to make.
That's a risk you're going to have to take as an individual, how long you're going to stay and who's going to knock on your door.
Pretty much, I'm going to stay here until they force me out. I'm not leaving just because they say I got to go.
All right, so when do these people have to go? The only answer is soon. Where are they going to go? Well, the town is working on that. It presents more and more questions for these people who have already been forced from their homes. Once, Alan, everyone knew this was all going to be difficult, but I think a lot of folks consider this maybe an obstacle that didn't have to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Worse than a rock and a hard place. All right, Wilson Walker, thanks for the update. We'll see what they do.
Yeah.